The film begins with Gohan and Oolong on the hunt for the Dragon Balls in the, apologies if I pronounced this wrong, Surumai Suburi Mountains, since Oolong wants to wish for panties, the horny son of a bitch. However, they're too late to do so, as Dr. Cochin, assistant of the late scientist Dr. Willow, wishes for the ice surrounding his mentor to melt after 50 years so that he and Dr. Willow can rule the world. The wish destroys much of the icy mountains and reveals a hidden base once used by Dr. Willow. As Oolong runs away, henchmen of Willow start attacking him and Gohan until Piccolo steps in to finish them off. However, Piccolo starts seeing flashes of even bigger and mysterious henchmen and is beamed away. Gohan and Oolong wake up and begin making their way home. At home, Goku and Chi-Chi talk about Gohan's education and how he just needs to be who he is. Gohan looks out his window as we see this admittedly really cute dream sequence of Gohan aspiring to be a scholar and to be Piccolo's protege, until he starts seeing flashbacks, or maybe flash forwards, I have no idea, of Piccolo sacrificing himself to Nappa during him and Vegeta's invasion on Earth. And I'm only unsure of that because they never mention anything related to the timeline in any of these movies, to my knowledge. Meanwhile, at Kame House, a group of Willow's goons arrive demanding Master Roshi, who has been called upon by Dr. Willow himself. Roshi quickly takes care of them as Dr. Cochin personally invites him to see the doctor. After threatening the capture of Bulma, Roshi reluctantly accepts the invite and the two are taken away, leading to Oolong informing Goku of this news as he departs to rescue his friends. At Willow's base, Roshi is greeted by his biotechnical warriors, Kishime, Miso Katsune, and Ebifuria, as he begins fighting the three in... Oh my god! Unfortunately, Roshi's finished off and Bulma tells Cochin of someone even stronger of him, which catches the disembodied Dr. Willow's attention, as the audience is introduced to Dr. Willow's brain. He tells Bulma about his plan to combine his genius brain to the strong body of Goku as he demands his presence, just as Goku arrives at their base. He's stopped at the entrance by Miso Katsune and begins chasing him, leading to a fight between the two, which is made difficult because of the warrior's elastic body. However, Goku uses a Kaioken boosted jump to destroy the warrior, leading to the other biotechnical warriors to appear and stop him. Ebifuria freezes Goku, and as he's about to be finished off, Gohan and Krillin step into the fight, who are quickly incapacitated by Kishime's electric whip. Listen, I'm really sorry if I over-explain this, it needs to make sense to both myself and the audience I'm telling this story to. Anyway, Goku Kaiokens his way out of the ice and quickly finishes off the remaining barrier warriors. The three find Bulma and are greeted by Dr. Cochin, as he basically exposition dumps to the viewer as to how he was able to revive Willow and declares their plan for world domination. Willow incapacitates Goku to prepare his body transfer, but is interrupted by Piccolo, while Goku breaks free. A mind-controlled Piccolo attacks Gohan and starts fighting Goku for an unusually lengthy amount of time, until Gohan, out of rage, begins fending off against Willow and Cochin. Cochin reveals a robotic machine arm and accidentally shoots Bulma and Roshi free and snaps Piccolo out of his control. Dr. Willow then begins moving freely, causing Cochin, now revealed as an entire robot, to fall to his death. Goku, Krillin, and Roshi all do a team Kamehameha, which, holy shit, that's actually really cool. Which unfortunately fails as Willow takes down Krillin, Roshi, and Gohan. Goku and Piccolo continue fighting until Piccolo is taken out, causing Goku to go Kaioken and unleash another Kamehameha, this time almost shot for shot recreated from Goku's fight with Vegeta. This causes the entire laboratory to be destroyed, with Willow drifting in space, preparing to now destroy the entire Earth. As a last-ditch effort, Goku begins summoning a spirit bomb as Willow watches the planet's energy gathering towards Goku. As he's about to unleash the spirit bomb, Willow sends a barrage of blasts on Goku, which knocks him out and causes Gohan, Krillin, and Piccolo to make their way to Willow themselves. Goku awakens and finally unleashes the spirit bomb on Dr. Willow, finally eradicating him once and for all. The movie ends with Earth's warriors celebrating victory and laughing their hearts out. It's almost like every one of these other damn movies do so. Alright, per usual, let's start with the antagonist. Dr. Willow and Cochin are just fine. It's kinda cool having an antagonist being just a disembodied brain and voice. It's a nice change of pace from the usual evil alien or pissed Saiyan trope most of these movies going forward apply. Aside from that, there's really not much that makes the two very notable, at least to me. Also, is it me, or did anyone else think Dr. Willow was voiced by Peter Cullen, who in case you didn't know was Optimus f***ing Prime?
A Whopper. No cheese, no onions.
As for the animation, I think it looks just as, if not better than Dead Zone, simply because of the more vibrant coloring and environments. The movement, again, has a lot of fluidity to it, resulting in smooth fight scenes, which are really the pure spectacle of this movie for me. The pacing is also a little bit better, since the movie is roughly only an hour long, resulting in the events occurring and flowing naturally for the most part. However, I do feel that redoing the Kaioken Kamehameha from Goku and Vegeta's first fight towards the end was a little lazy. But I guess it makes sense, since both this movie and those episodes were likely in production at the same time. Other than that, there's really not much to be said about World's Strongest that hasn't been said about Dead Zone. With all that being said, World's Strongest gets... a 6 out of 10. Despite there being about as much to like about this as Dead Zone, the unnotable antagonists and other smaller issues demonstrate the growing downward spiral these movies would go on to have with most of their antagonists. Note how I said most.